Kipper pate time. How's it going? It's
well,
all right?
I don't know. I don't know whether people are in kippery mood this morning, but not many people have been eating my kipper pate.
Well, let's find something expendable to taste it. Keith! Keith, we got a bit of tasting that needs to be done on the kipper pate.
Oh, jolly good.
We thought you didn't seem to have a lot in your diary for the summer, so if you'd like to just try one, would you?
Can we have marks out of 10, please?
Marks out of 10. Gosh, I hate this. No, not this. I'm judging it.
Right.
Good. Oh, yeah, Mum.
Yes, all right. I'll have one. Would you like one, Penny?
Gosh, that's lovely.
We were deliberating
find.
earlier, and you could probably tell me To The Manor Born and whatever. Is this a three-biter, a two-biter, or a bit of a punch? Well, you've got a little hair there, look.
No, that's a bone. It's a nice kipper bone.
Are you sure?
They're edible.
Yes, very good for the roughage. I just... a one-biter, don't you think? Because otherwise, if it's a two-biter, it's going to spill all over you.
Yes.
It's a one-biter, and you hope that no one asks you a question when you've done the one bite. Promise?
Right, yes.
Oh,
It's okay, is it?
it's wonderful.
Well, very nice, Igor, do you want one? Find it. Oh, Delia, behind you. One?
Oh,
One?
One Igor.
Oh, thank you very much, Igor. Can we have the plate back? Yes, we're not going to give any secrets away as to who Igor is. Can you organise some coffee or something?
Certainly. What would you like?
Could you organise some coffee deal for
sugar?
us?
Milk, no sugar.
No, no
They
sugar.
were very nice, Delia. Thank you very much indeed. Pen, thank you very much for coming on the last programme. It's nice to see you again.
I'd be very honoured.
What are you working on at the moment?
I'm in the theatre at the moment. I'm in a play called Hobson's Choice at the Haymarket, but we're running in repertoire with another play, so it means I get the occasional week off, and this is one of my weeks off.
So, do you find it difficult, working so hard and doing television programmes and also doing stage things, and you've been doing films and whatever? I mean, do you find it very difficult?
Well, it needs a lot of energy. A lot of energy.
So, what do you do? What do you do to get all the energy?
Well, what I do when I'm in the theatre, I try not to go out, certainly before two shows, before a matinee, on a Tuesday night or a Friday night. I try to take it very easy and go straight home and go to bed and conserve the energy for the two shows the following day. I suppose if you've been at it as long as I have, you get used to the fact that I try not to do too much during the day. I do my gardening and housework and things in the morning and try to have an easy afternoon before I go into the theatre in the evening.
Does it destroy your social life, though? You can't do much in the evenings, can you?
Yes, it does, but what is lovely is that your friends come to see you in the theatre and come round and say hello afterwards. That's nice. But one does tend to go into purdah a bit because Sundays are so rare.
Yes.
There's only one a week. And
You've noticed.
also, yes. So when you're in the theatre, I just tend to lock myself away with my husband in the house.
And how often do you sort of wake up in the day and think to yourself, oh, I really don't feel like going all the way up to the theatre, and you go in your dressing room and you're maybe not feeling quite like it?
Oh, that happens. The longer a run goes on, that happens more and more, funnily enough. But the extraordinary thing is, especially with a play like Hobson's Choice, which is such a good play, it's got a marvellous life of its own.
Right.
But once you get on, it's lovely.
Do you ad lib at all? You don't throw any extra little bits in?
No, when you're doing a play, you see, the whole thing about acting on the stage is you're doing it with other people. I mean, if you were doing a one-man show, that's different. But as you're doing it with other people, they're dependent on you and you're dependent on them.
Right.
And it's quite enough to keep a whole play going with the
So
words
you
that are
don't play
written
little
out.
tricks on each other and try and get each other out?
No.
Grab the yellow phone. We've got Melanie Coffer on the line. Hello, Melanie.
Hello.
Hello to you. You're through to Penelope Keith.
Hello, Penelope.
Hello, Melanie. Nice to talk to you.
I'd like to ask you, were you the comedian of your class when you were at school?
Yes, I think I was a bit. I know I talked a lot. Whenever people were told off for talking, the teacher would come in and say who was talking, and my hand would go up almost automatically, because I knew it was going to be me. So I think I was early on, yes. What about you? Are you the comedian of your class, then?
Well, one of them.
Ah! How many have you got in your class?
Well, there's me and my best friend at school's come out from Marsh, and she's a bit of one as well.
Oh, I see. So you're the comedy duo, are you?
Yeah.
And what are you going to do when you leave school?
Don't know.
You don't know. Well, you've got a long time to think about it, anyhow. It's been very nice to talk to you, Melanie.
Thank you, Melanie.
Noel, can I just tell you something? We're very sad, all of my friends and me, that Foot Shop is finishing.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to say that. Don't be too sad. There'll be a new programme coming back in the autumn.
Yeah, can I just say hello to a few friends?
Yes, go on, why not? Go mad.
Say hello to my sister, Lisa Eagle, and to my brother, and to my sister's best friend whose birthday is today, Rachel.
Right. OK, thank you very much for the call. And thanks for the comments. Bye-bye. David Gardner's on the line. Hello, David.
Hello.
What's your question?
I'd like to ask Penelope, but did she want to be an actor when she was little?
Yes, I did, from the age of 5. Hello, David. Yes, I did, from the time I was 5. Apparently, I was in my bath one night, and I said to my mother that when I grew up, I either wanted to be an actress or a nun. And she said nuns couldn't wear pretty clothes, so I decided on being an actress from that moment, and I never ever thought of doing anything else.
Yeah.
Interesting theological point. Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yeah.
OK, thank you very much for the call. A goodie bag will be going to you for getting through on this last programme. Thank you. We've got Emma Mummery. Hello, Emma.
Hello.
Hi, you're through to Penny.
Hello, Penelope.
Hello, Emma.
I wanted to ask you, what's the name of the mansion you filmed To The Manor Born in?
It's a place called Cricket St Thomas, which is down in Somerset.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Where we did all the outside shots. All the inside things that you would have seen, the rooms and things, were all done up here in the centre. But it's down in Somerset. It's a wildlife park down there.
All right.
All right?
You stunned her. Thank you very much indeed. Sarah Compton is next. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Penelope.
Hello, Sarah.
Who would you like to meet most in the world that you haven't met yet?
Gosh, I can't think. Isn't that a difficult question? I've always been a great fan of Frank Sinatra. So I think I'd probably like to meet him and hear him sing to me. Who do you want to meet?
Yes, throw it back. It's an
Yes,
awkward
who do you
question.
want to meet?
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford. Oh, that's quite a good idea, too.
All right, thank you very much for the call. We're getting through them. Tracy Sheehan. Hello, Tracy.
Hello. I'd like to ask, would you ever like to play a Cockney character?
I have done, in fact, Tracy, yes, a long time ago. Not on the television. Yes, indeed, I did on the television when I was in Dixon of Dock Green, which was a programme, I think, probably
You
before
were
you
in
were
Dixon of Dock Green?
I just did one episode.
I thought
yes,
you meant
no.
you stood there by the lamp and went evening all.
No, sadly not.
I thought that was
no.
one of the big secrets of television was out.
No, I didn't do that, sadly. No, I was a Cockney librarian. So I have played the odd Cockney character, but not for a wee while, I must admit.
Give us a burst, come on.
Well, give you a burst of Cockney?
Yeah.
Or evening all, you know, I don't know what to say.
Your book's overdue.
Could you say hello to my niece, Karen Spratt?
Well, I think...
Karen?
I think you've just done it yourself.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hello, and nice to talk to you.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
There'll be a goodie bag on its way to you. Thank you. Louise Holmes. Hello, Louise.
Hello.
We've had Russell Hall. We've now got Louise Holmes. And what's your question?
Penelope.
Yes?
What was your most funniest moment whilst recording To The Manor Born?
Oh, heavens. Gosh, I suppose when I was driving the horse. The horse was quite fun. I can't think... well, Peter, I'm sure he won't mind, when Peter Bowles almost fell off. I had to smack the horse and it had to run away. And I couldn't do it very well, so someone else did it, and Peter almost fell off, and I caught his hat. And he looked very funny indeed.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Tony Jacobs is next. Hello, Tony.
Hello?
Hello, greetings to you. Thank you for phoning Swap Shop. What's your question?
Penelope, do you prefer being a comedy actress, as in The Manor Born, or would you like to be a serious actress? Or would you prefer that?
Well, you see, all acting is the same, really. I just think comedy is more difficult. So if I can go on doing comedy well, I shall, you know, it's nice. It's nice to get the laughs. I enjoy that very much. It's more difficult, I think, to play comedy than it is to play ordinary plays, because you need, so many more things going for you. Also good scripts. So if I could work on another series as good as Manor Born, I'd be very happy.
I enjoyed The Manor Born very much.
Oh, good.
No.
Yes.
This is the 11th time I've spoken to you on Swap Shop.
11th?
11th.
Well, that must be some sort of record. Most of the nation says that they can never get through, and you've managed 11 times.
11
It's Tony
times.
blocking the line.
I've got them all on either tape or videotape.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, splendid. Oh, well, you're a real Swap Shop fanatic. Well, we
And
sent...
I've entered for like 55 competitions and never got anywhere.
Well, it serves you right for getting through on the phone so much. Well, we're sending you a goodie bag anyway to mark the fact that you were on the phones for the 11th time.
11th, yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I've enjoyed the series very much, and I'm very upset it's going.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. Thank you very much
Okay, thank
indeed.
you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye. Are there any more calls? My little machine's gone blank. Are we setting up something in a while?
Hello?
Hello, is there somebody there? Hello.
There are some more coming. Yeah.
France Cott, it says here. It must be Francis.
Yeah.
Hello, Francis, how are you?
It's France.
It's France?
Yeah.
As in the country?
Mhm.
I think you're our first France. I don't think I've ever in 6 years on Swap Shop come across a France. What an unusual name.
Yeah.
And what's your question for Penelope?
I'd like to know, other than Penny, have you got any other nicknames?
Sorry, I didn't hear the beginning of that, did you?
Any other nicknames?
No, Penny and Pen, no. I used to be called, when I was at Stratford, I did a season at Stratford, and one or two of the actors there called me Panethia. But I can't think where that came from.
Oh.
Panethia.
That's a little Panethia, really.
Yeah,
isn't
it is rather, yeah.
And in school, what did your teachers call you?
Well, when I was bad, they called me Penelope. But when I was being all right, they'd call me Penny.
It's a lovely name for that, isn't it? Penelope!
Yes, you know, I
Put
knew
that
I'd done
down.
wrong.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, it's super. What nationality are you, France?
I'm French.
You are French?
Yeah.
But where are you now?
I'm in England.
You're in England. You're not ringing us from northern France, where the programme is seen. All right, it's nice to talk to you. Thank you very much for calling
Thanks,
us.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Tanya Sims. Hello, Tanya.
Hello?
Hi! You're through to Penelope.
Hello. In one of your programs, you were chased by a bull in a field. Were you really in the field with the bull?
We weren't as close as we looked. No. But I tell you who was in the field with the bull, and that was our cameraman, Alec, who had to be in the field with the bull on his own with a camera on his shoulder. So I think it was quite scary for him. No, what they did was Alec photographed the bull, and then they put Angie Thorne and me in the field, and we had to run and pretend we were being chased by the bull. I'm not quite brave enough for that. And it was on the first day of filming, so I think they thought if anything happened to us, we wouldn't get through the work.
All
But the
right.
bull was in fact very docile. He was a nice guy.
Thank you very much
Can
for
I
the
have
question.
your autograph, please?
Yes, of
Go on,
course.
we'll organise that for you. Natasha is next. Hello, Natasha.
Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Penelope, I'd just like to ask, if you want to go ahead with an acting career, is it advisable to go to stage school?
I think so. I think the thing is what they can teach you at stage school is they can teach you voice and movement, which is very important. No one can really teach you to act. You only learn how to act by doing it.
Yeah.
But you can learn a lot of the good theories, like voice, and your voice is very, very important, especially if you're in the theatre in a run. It's, I think, very important to have voice training.
Thank you very much.
Just before you
Good
go,
luck.
is this because you want to actually take up a career?
Well, I was thinking about it. But I'm not
How old
sure.
are you? How old are you?
Huh? I'm 14.
So you're still at school, but you might well take it up.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
All right.
Well,
Well,
good luck to you.
Yes, good luck if you do. Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, this sounds like a meal. It's Carlo Tartarelli. I'll have mine with a mixed salad, thank you. Carlo, hello.
Hello?
I shouldn't be so rude. Noel's a pretty silly name. Hello, Carlo.
Noel.
What's your question?
To Penelope.
Yes?
Did you enjoy working with Peter Bowles on To The Manor Born?
Oh, yes, very much. We had lots of giggles, as I said earlier on, the funny thing when he fell off the horse. Yes, it was a marvellous cast, lots of lovely people. I enjoyed it very much
I was
indeed.
so relieved when you got married in the end.
Wasn't it nice?
Yeah.
Yes, I was too.
I was all mushy about that. I thought it was
It was
lovely.
lovely, wasn't it? It was a
Yes.
good ending.
Yes, excellent.
And which series did you like making the best?
What, you mean which of the three of the Manor Born series?
No, which three programs? Which any program?
Well, we did enjoy the bull one a lot because Angela and I laughed an awful lot at that, and I did enjoy. Did you see the one when I was driving a pony and trap? That was wonderful. I loved doing that. That was smashing. But they were all such fun, and the last one, although it was very sad, was lovely to do, wearing the gorgeous clothes.
Okay, thank you.
doing all
And can I have your autograph, please?
Yes, of course.
We'll organise
Yes, of
that for
course.
you, Carlo. Thanks for the call.
Okay, thank you now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Patrick O'Driscoll. Hello, Patrick.
Hello?
Hello.
Penelope?
Yes, hello, Patrick.
If you weren't an actress, what would you be?
I don't know. I think I'd probably be a gardener, especially on a day like today. I do find gardening very, very interesting. And the only thing, you know, when I drove out to come up here today, I thought, gosh, I could have been in my garden. It's much nicer to be talking to you. But I do enjoy gardening a lot.
We put some plants around to make you
Yes,
feel at
there we
home.
are. Yes, they're
We've got some daffodils up behind you as well.
Favourite flowers? Oh, yes, they are. They're
Yes, isn't
lovely.
that clever? Thank you very much for the question.
No.
Yes?
Could you give away to my mum?
Certainly. What's her name?
Maureen.
Oh, I've got to stop doing that. I was doing that at the beginning. Hello. How do you... It's difficult
Okay,
waving
thanks,
sitting
bye.
down. Cheers to Maureen. Well, that's it. Congratulations, actually, to the phone people, because that's amazing to set up that number of calls
Wasn't
so
it
quickly.
wonderful? Yeah.
We're going to have a swap in just a moment, but for all those people who, like me, missed To The Manor Born like mad, we've got a lovely clip here of when you were with the Girl Guides. Here's a clip from last year's To The Manor Born.
Now, if you happen happen to find yourself in the desert, you'll need a piece of cotton and a safety for boiling an egg.
Mrs. Forbes Hamilton, I really must protest.
Well, now, what's the matter, Rector?
Your guides have sabotaged our raft.
Why do they want to do that?
Because they never miss an opportunity to upset my scouts. Just look what they've done.
It's come apart. I didn't warn you, Rector.
Warn me?
Well, I told you that frapping was no good.
This has nothing to do with the frapping. Somebody removed the main joists.
Well, it wasn't the guides.
It's obviously a rival scout group.
Yes, I doubt that, Mrs. Forbes Hamilton. Those are our joists down there.
Oh, no, Rector. Those are just two poles we found lying around to make a stretcher. Didn't we, Deborah? Deborah?
I thought as much. Sabotage.
Oh, you're very quick to condemn, Rector. I'm sure Deborah acted in all innocence.
Yes, I doubt that, Mrs. Forbes Hamilton. I've had trouble with her in my confirmation class.
Well, perhaps we'd all better give a hand. Now, come along, girls. You may have a chance to finish this out with your first aid. Be careful of the stretcher.
I insist that those joists are returned to us, Mrs. Forbes Hamilton.
Very well, Rector. Marjorie, let the Rector have his joists, will you? Not that I think your shipwreck was anything to do with us. That raft is a thoroughly botched job.
How was that done?
It was wonderful, wasn't it? It's the BBC effects chaps who are marvellous. It was all wired up inside, and when I slammed the door, he pulled a lever and it collapsed. And it's a one-take shot.
It is. It would have taken weeks to rebuild that. And it did all work first time,
It worked,
obviously.
yes, just like that.
Marvellous.
Wonderful.
Oh, it does seem a lot of fun. I envy you when you get to act in things like that. It must be an awful lot of fun. A swap, please. In fact, the last star swap on the programme.
How super. Well, I hope I've risen to the occasion. There is a record of To The Manor Born, some of the episodes for it, a photograph, and this, which a dear lady who's a friend of my husband and I's makes very pretty pottery called Patricia Ford, and I asked her to make these little manors for everybody in the cast. And I gave them all, and there's one left over.
Oh,
and on the back it says Manor Born, 1979-81.
Lovely.
And there it is.
Oh, Penny, thank you very much indeed. A nice personal swap there. So you can have your own manor now. What we need really is a question.
Well, the question is, who is the president of the Girl Guides Association?
Problem is, I don't know, and I wanted that. I shall look it up. Swap Shop, BBC TV, London W12 8QT. Right, thanks again for coming along. What are you off to do once you finish your current run?
Then I'm going to do a play for the BBC here. That I start at the end of July. I've got another play to do. I'm going to do Captain Brassbound's conversion by Shaw, which I start rehearsing in May, and I'll be doing those in repertoire with Hobson's Choice till the end of July.
Do you have a good memory? Are you able to really get to grip with it?
I hope so, no.
Because I imagine the fear must be that you're doing one production, you suddenly remember lines from something else?
No, you never do that. That's only ever happened to me once, and that was in Norman Conquest, because they were 3 plays, but all about the same situation.
Yeah.
But when you're doing, you see, Hobson's Choice is by Harrow Brickhouse, and I'm speaking with a Lancashire accent. And then Captain Brassbound is by George Bernard Shaw, which is a totally different way of talking.
Right. Oh, well, thank you once again, not just for coming on today, but for the other appearances that you've made for us.
I've enjoyed them all.
Continued success in your career. Thank you for an absolutely super swap. Penny Keith, thank you very much indeed.